So you're thinking, should I learn more about neural networks? Will it eventually conquer the world, and what will be next? In today's video, I will tell you more about neural networks and why you need to learn more about them and acquire these type of skills. Subscribe, leave a like, and we will start. First, let's speak about the basics. So what actually are the neural networks? I tried to make it as simple as possible. So suppose you have the specific computer program, you input the specific information and receive the specific result. And in order to receive the specific result you want, you do some calculations with it and you add the additional data, correct the final result whether it should be more accurate or less accurate. So this is in brief words how the neural networks work, and this is based on my 10 plus years of experience in IT. In order to work better with the neural networks, you need to A, provide it with more data, and B, correct the calculations so it will match the desired outcome of yours. Here in our video, I'm not going to talk about the history because it's really huge, but I will speak more in terms of the power and opportunities you can have with neural networks and using them. So now let's talk about some numbers here. If we go to the statistics, we can see that currently this market is growing at approximately 30% compounded annual growth rate, which equals like 30% this year and then 30% on that 30% next year, etc. And eventually, by the projections, the total market for neural networks would be more than $2.5 trillion. It all connected with the different tools and automations and additional neural networks which can bring the drastic changes to our lives. If we speak about the specific geographies where neural networks are vastly popular, we can point out that almost 37% is in North America, 25% is in Europe, 24% in Asia Pacific, and 14.26% is in Latin America. And from my personal experience, the popularity of neural networks would be higher and higher in the developed countries because people seek for the efficiency and they want to decrease their cost on operation, marketing, and other systematical tasks. And here you have the opportunity as well. And if we speak about the specific areas where neural networks can be applied, it can be almost everywhere, starting from the management to the marketing, healthcare sectors, and much more. The basic example, if we speak about healthcare and discoveries of new drugs, basically you can train and create a specific neural network which can significantly decrease the time and resources to discover new drugs which can help to cure some diseases. This could take like hundreds of years previously, but now this can be achieved much faster. And now let's talk about how you can interact with these neural networks. There can be two different ways of interacting with neural networks. So first is more technical and more traditional, I would say. You as a developer create the specific neural network and train it on the specific amount of data, correct the results, and achieve the specific outcome you would like to have. And the second, you are as the ordinary user without any coding or technical skills, just interact with the ChatGPT or any other neural networks in a form of chat and train it based on your data, ask the specific questions, make some assumptions and corrections unless you achieve the specific result. And nowadays, the second option becomes more and more famous because you can actually interact and achieve much faster results. And in this case, from my point of view, more and more popular becomes the skills which help you to interact with the specific tools, know their features, and put the specific information in a specific system, which is called prompt engineering. So basically, if we go to the technical language, it can be the creation of technical specification where you put everything you need as the reference and as the context and the information, and you actually write down the outcomes and the results you would like to achieve. The more accurate you input the specific information in the beginning, the better the result will be for you. And I think that this skill will be as much important as knowing the coding or maybe some languages or knowing mathematics or any other, because actually knowing how to correctly input the information and the task for the neural network can drastically improve your productivity, decrease some costs, and change your life for the better. So now let's speak about where you can apply the knowledge of neural networks and working with prompt engineering in your day-to-day life. All tasks which you do on the work or in personal life can be divided in different groups. So first group is the non-repetitive tasks, which require a lot of knowledge, research, information to dig deep, and analytical skills in order to create the better solution. And the second are repetitive tasks, which require day-to-day operations like going to the gym, doing some exercises, or eating healthy with a specific amount of calories, etc., etc. And you can use the neural networks to automate your daily routines, for example, creating the reminders or creating the specific programs which can personalize the interaction with you. For example, alert someone or something when the certain action is performed, send invoices, or send the request for ordering something, for example, like the food or like other things into your house by just pressing the one button. If we speak about non-repetitive tasks, neural networks can significantly decrease the amount of time you spend on the research and development of the specific concept, learning about new thing or skills, and prepare some work and some kind of the report. Knowing the prompt engineering and how to communicate with neural networks, right? You can be more productive. If we speak about the wages of people who know neural networks and can work with automations or like developing neural networks, etc., this can be like 50-60K per year, and it can go up to $150,000 to $250,000 in the US. More and more companies are interested in hiring this type of employees who can decrease the costs of the company and achieve better results with the same amount of resources. So as a result, if you would know some additional features about the neural networks, of how to work with them right, or how to do the prompt engineering, you will be the better specialist and you will outpace the competition. And I hope this video was useful for you. If you have some questions, please leave a like and see you soon.